Ed puts himself back to bed. It's still in the middle of the night, so you do feel like you are still tired. You're still quite exhausted. So.
Go to sleep.
Just call it a night and we'll have a bit of chat tomorrow if you really want to. Just for now, let's sleep and recover.
I'm getting the last of the beer.
Yeah, he takes the last of the beer with him, goes to bed.
The body's been buried then?
Yep.
The body was buried whilst you were unconscious.
Yeah, and there's only 2 people that know where it is.
Okay. Can I, before everyone's about to get up, can I go and wake
So are you saying you go back to sleep and then wait till the morning and try and set yourself to wake up early?
Yeah.
Or are you saying, okay, so if you all go to sleep, refresh all your hit points and spells you cast in that fight.
Rhys just comes out wielding the sword and so like, we'll go again.
Round 2.
Before you go to sleep, Jim, you tell yourself, you try and will yourself to make sure you wake up as soon as you can, not to lie about or whatever. So you wake up slightly earlier. Rhys, you have a pretty good night's sleep. You do feel like your god has been
happy,
appeased. Yeah, he feels like you are. You feel like you are doing the right thing for Tia. You wake up before everyone else, Jim.
Wait, if I, oh, you won't tell me, will you? If I try and speak to the other 2, is Patchin gonna wake up?
Do it and find out.
He can do whatever he likes, can't he?
Like a rock.
And then
he does seem like a rock. He does seem like a rock.
He's usually the last person to get up, so.
I sleep like a stealth.
Usually, if he's the first to, if he's the first to bed, he's usually the first up. But he's been sleeping poorly recently.
What about if I roll a stealth check to make sure I don't make any noise?
Whilst you go to where? Sorry.
Cabacus' tent.
Yeah, you can make a stealth check as you walk over, see if you noticed. See how much noise you make.
Stop now, I ain't bothering.
6.
Fucking hell.
Plus your stealth is -1. So you make quite a lot of noise as you move on over, but
no, I'm not moved on over. I'll just see if I make any noise.
No. You
rolling a
can't
stealth check. No. By rolling a stealth check, that's indicating you're moving over and trying to be quiet.
Oh, would you make me roll a stealth check anyway?
Probably not, because I don't think he's going to wake up even with that. Patchin is quite a deep sleeper. It's just interesting for flavour. So you try and actively be quiet as you move over. You start kicking rocks around and.
You might wake Adron. You might wake Adron.
No. Hold on. You know when you're drunk and you're trying to stay quiet so nobody else wakes up in the house.
Yeah,
that's what you're doing right now.
You just talk to things and you talk to the rock. Go fucking.
I've got to be quiet. I've got to be quiet. Okay, yeah. But so Ed, you do hear him approaching your tent as he comes closer.
Psst, Barracus.
About that loud, yeah.
Barracus.
Come out here.
Why?
I'll just put my head in, shall I? Are you decent?
Hello.
You're about to see 2 awfully long things that look like tails. What do you want?
Some grandpa testicles.
Damn right, son.
Do you know where the head and body's buried?
Yes, I do, and no, I'm not telling you. Go away.
Well, do you think that it'd be best to show it to the people or not?
What for?
Because then
we have the note,
we have been their saviours. What's the note say again?
DM, would you mind?
Oh yeah, sure. It said. Let me just have a look. It said. I'm trying to remember this. It said something along the lines of. I know they're looking out for you. I'll send them home as soon as possible. They won't be an issue for much longer.
Is it signed?
It might have been more. It might have been more explicit than that. It wasn't signed by anybody.
Okay.
So what do you want? What?
Wait, so this note is from the bandit leader, is it? Or
No, it's two.
You just found it in the bandit leader's things.
Right, the way it's written makes it seem like it's addressed from the mayor to the bandit leader.
It's a safe assumption.
It is a safe assumption. Like so much so, I'm willing to bet that head on it.
So, what do you want, Ugly?
Oh,
What do you want?
Jordan.
I'm tired. Slightly hungover. What
wait,
do you want?
read the note one more time.
I can't.
Oh, DM, please.
I don't actually have it written down. Just gonna say it's something.
Yeah, you
that-
make
make
it
it
up.
up.
Yeah, but
Last
yeah.
time I've heard this. Is it? What's
Eh?
it? What's it outline? What's the outline? I can't
It-
remember. It's been 2 weeks.
It's true.
Three
A lot's happened in those 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
To me, especially.
So it says pretty much. I know they're a problem. I will sort it out. I'll make sure they're moved away soon.
Oh, so
they
the
won't be an
mayor's
issue for
addressing-
much longer.
The mayor's addressing to us, and he's talking to the bandit leader about us.
Mhm.
That's what we're guessing, Jim.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Why do you want the head? I'm tired and hungover.
Won't it help the
Please be
people
quick.
revolt against the mayor?
No.
By saying you can't trust the mayor, but you can trust us. We can make a difference in that.
You
town.
can't trust the mayor, but you can trust the guy who killed somebody else and then beheaded him.
Yes, I don't care about Patchin's gods.
No,
In this
do you not
case, they're
realise how
not.
stupid you sound?
Yeah, but we did it for a good cause, where the mayor doesn't care about the people. We just eliminated the threat to them.
You killed one guy.
We dispelled the bandits, or
I'm
as
tired.
far as we know.
I'm tired. Just stop. You're not. I'm not telling you. Go away.
You're not convinced. You're not going to be convinced.
Nope.
Okay, I go back round the fire when I can move myself. Psst, Adra.
Two seconds.
Well, I'm gonna lie outside of the tent with just my head poking upwards towards the sky, so the rest of the tent's just like still flapping around, like my neck and like down on my chest and stuff like that. And I'm just like looking up and going, what?
Aww.
What you want, huh?
The head and the body, you know where it's buried, don't you?
I don't know. I was too busy trying to look after you, and you were KO'd.
So, do you know where it is or not?
No, all I know is that Baracus went off with Patrin somewhere into the woods while I was trying to wake you up.
Do you think that it's a good idea to show the head to the people, or should the gods have final say, even though they're not our gods?
This is some heavy stuff for so early in the morning.
I know, but
Welcome to my world.
I made a promise to the people.
I know you did, but at the same time, you know that Patrin's quite religious, if you didn't get that already.
Yeah. I know.
So, for him, his God has the final say, and I'm pretty sure that that's how he's pretty much lived his life up until now. I mean, imagine if you walk into town and there's loads of kids around, you just start waving that head around.
I wouldn't do that. I would. Well, I wouldn't just wave it around. We'd be more discreet. We wouldn't scare anyone. My intention was not just to put it on a pike and wave it around town. Although that did cross my mind.
Okay.
Maybe
so
we could use to scare the mayor. You know, he's a bit of a dick after all.
I can see your point, but at
And
the same
also
time,
that note we had as well. You know.
the
I'm
note.
just gonna pop out of my tent now and just walk over because I want to join this conversation. I ain't sleeping.
Fair
Well,
enough.
what was you gonna say?
You've got as much chance of putting a pike through that head as what you did in that fight.
Wait, he was gonna say something.
No, I'm going back to bed.
Okay,
It's
well,
actually quite. It's quite late in the morning. It's quite late in the morning. The fighting mid night. You realise that you woke up later than everyone expected. The sun is above the horizon.
Hmm.
Just his eyes.
I'm still laid down, mate. Just looking up and going,
Sun's in my ass.
yeah. I've got my eyes closed, just listening. The note doesn't explicitly say any names, which is very difficult. But if you took the head back, there's still nothing to gain out of that, really. I mean, we could take the note to say to prove that we defeated the bandits and we found this at the camp. Again,
Yeah.
no notes to prove it was the mayor. And again, if you took the head, that's no proof that the mayor was involved either.
Could we take anything else to prove we've been here? And is there anything intense? I can't remember.
There's some money which the bandits have obviously taken from people. There's some of the bows which were described to be taken from the blacksmith. There's other commodities like some clothing.
So you think we should leave the head and body where it is then?
Well, I mean, we've had a demonstration of what not to do, so I'm pretty okay with leaving the head and the body together here.
Okay. I'll go to
Timber.
You go to Patron.
Yep.
Patrick,
What?
wake up.
What?
I got one question for you.
What's that?
Can you ask your gods very,
Do you
very
feel
nicely,
lucky, punk?
very, very nicely, yeah?
Mm.
Can we take an ear or a nose or any part of this or an eyeball?
No.
Just one small part.
No.
Okay, Patron, you don't need to pray to your god. You know the doctrine that you follow.
No.
Any form of desecration is incredibly frowned upon.
I'm hearing this. I'm just like rolling over and turning away. I was like, oh, for God's sake.
How could we do? Could we do it in a holy way then?
Holy
One that
desecration.
dispels all evil and makes it ceremonial. Maybe. Is there any way in the doctrine we could do that?
No.
Give this guy, a cremation or anything like that.
No.
God damn it! Trying to reason with you.
God damn it! I see what you did there.
Patron just goes, "What did you say?"
What did he say?
Don't curse on my gods. What's for breakfast?
So I'm
Racket
gonna.
just comes up with glass.
It's sure as hell not bandit leader.
We're gonna cook some whatever at the fire. And
There's plenty of stew. You didn't finish anywhere near as much. It's just been on a slow boil all night. There's some more meat and veg you can throw in there.
Ooh.
To be fair, we could take that with us to
And then,
because we might need it with patrons outside.
take all the stuff from the tents as proof the bandits.
Yeah, you can take all the stuff you find.
Yeah, if we take like the clothes, the money, and the
I'm gonna carry
the
the
bows and stuff. Sure, okay.
I carry
It's
the food.
it's in small amounts in lots of different bags. You feel like it's not that much. You feel like they obviously must have took more than this. They obviously feel they're networking it out. Fencing it, sending money to other locations.
Yeah.
The mayor.
Well, yeah, well, yeah, probably.
So you grab all the things, all the commodities that were taken from people,
yeah,
and all the money that was stolen from people.
Yeah.
And what's your plan?
I would like to visit the blacksmith to give him his stuff back because he did help us out. To be fair, and
Okay.
I'm proposing that to you guys.
Yeah.
Have you disregarded your bandit clothing at this point?
Yeah, because like we don't want to walk back in there and be
Yeah.
recognised as bandits. So
Okay, yeah.
We'll keep it for future. May come in handy.
Yeah, you can stash it in your pack.
that's fine. I've taken off the weird stuff that I put on my face.
Yeah. Okay, so you pack everything up and you're ready to leave. You make your way. I'm assuming you just make your way back to town. Everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Go to the blacksmith.
Is everyone in agreement going to the blacksmith?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Okay.
fine. Okay.
Okay, so you make your way back to the blacksmith. It's still quite early in the morning. You see the tiefling boy outside again. And he goes, "Sir, they're back." And you hear some loud noises inside, and he comes outside. And he goes, so how'd it go?
We won.
Did it? Got rid of him.
Yeah, presents like the equipment that he probably would have lost.
And he goes, I'm a
It's
boss.
yours.
I'm a
Yes. Thank you.
We would have bought his head, but we had a disagreement.
No, it wasn't
you-
so
have you-
much a disagreement as a massacre.
I gotta go into the back and release the bandit that we captured.
No.
Okay, so you go to
Oh
that.
yeah, we got him still.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh,
That route.
decapitation is still an option."
Yeah, what would you do, Patchy, if I went and chopped his head off now?
Do we really want to find out?
You're gonna smite me again, are you?
Holy.
You can just bury him, and then you won't need to smite me.
I'm releasing the bandit because all the rest have run away, so this one's fine. Get back to his family.
Are you
Wait,
gonna
what are we doing? What are we doing? What do you
So
want
he goes back and he
Who
looks
died and made you leader? Oh wait, Jimmy did.
So he looks at you as the bandit obviously hears some noise outside, and he looks at you as he comes in, and he looks at you, and he obviously realizes this means that his leader lost, and he kind of looks down at his down on himself.
Are
at
you
his
mad?
knees. Yes. I can't believe he lost.
To be fair to you, he was a tough guy.
Yeah, that's why I expected you guys to lose.
What's he saying, Inferno Cop? Formidable opponent.
He was a formidable opponent.
Yeah.
But he said at the end of the easy fights.
He goes, are they all dead then?
No.
Not the bandits.
Like I said, just him.
Just him. The
He
bandits
died an
ran.
honourable death.
What
He did die an
happened, to
honourable
the,
death.
what happened to the rest of them?
Everyone.
They ran away.
He,
So I'm letting you go. Run back to your family.
He looks around and goes, "Thank you." And
Wait,
kind of just looks down.
could we get him to convince the town that the bandits are gone, the
Run what you
leaders?
can do because he's gonna take your head off if you don't.
I mean,
I won't decapitate anyone.
is there any way of?
He knows his leader's dead, so people will believe him.
I doubt it because he's still a bandit.
Well, they'll see it in his eyes. He did not expect us to win.
At least I'll just make a run for it.
Yeah, he's fucking gone.
Yeah, he's probably gonna wanna.
Well, you're standing. I'm imagining you're standing kind of in his way. The people who are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not letting him.
So he's kind of just. Have you? You've taken off his restraints.
Yeah.
Right. And he's kind of just stood there listening to your conversation.
Okay.
Can't
Can
see
I?
them.
I'll ask him. So, we found an interesting note. We believe that you're probably working with someone high up in the city. What do you think, the dude?
He kind of looks at you and goes, "You're working with someone in the city."
Hmm.
He looks kind of.
Does he
Confused.
he looks confused. He has a lot of genuine confusion.
Did you not know?
He looks and goes, "No, we thought we were just robbing people."
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, apparently not, mate.
Can't you roll a check to see?
You can, yeah. I was going to say, roll an insight check to see what you think about this. Anyone who cares.
No, I said he was quite
Well,
good.
since I asked the question, I care enough. So I'll...
Yeah.
I care enough that I'm gonna roll.
I already knew there was a conspiracy. I did say, didn't I, about the mayor and the bandits? And then Ed just called me a conspiracy theorist.
I think you find you thought it was Sabrina. You know that you think he's being incredibly genuine, Jazz.
Okay.
He goes, "Who? Do you know who?"
Yeah. yeah, we do.
Oh, sod it. He's gonna run away anyway. I happen to believe it's the mayor.
Oh shit.
He looks at you and goes, "The mayor."
Yes, the mayor.
The mayor.
He kind of scratches his head. Yes.
No, I wouldn't do that too much. You're losing it.
Mm.
He just looks at you with kind of fear in his eyes.
Probably wise.
Jim wants that unscathed.
So he says, "So, the dragon guy said I'm free to go. So, he motions to go past me.
I can agree with that. We'll respect your leader's last wishes of letting you guys go.
Before that happens, I'll need your head.
He goes, "Okay, bye," and just runs as quick as he can.
Samson, listen to me. Listen, please listen. The next time that Patron smites you, it will be followed by 8 magic missiles. Please do not mention beheading again.
You can't do that to me when I'm unconscious. It's against the rules.
You want to bet?
Is it?
Right.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's against the rules.
No.
DM, can you attack an unconscious person?
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, I'm literally playing this like you tell me what you want to do, and I will try and do it to the extent which makes sense. If he also wants to hit an unconscious body, that is definitely a plausible thing.
And armor class wouldn't matter then, would it? Because he's not going to move.
Dead.
It still matters in certain contexts. Like
It
so,
wouldn't
like
matter
if
with
you
magic missile.
no, it wouldn't matter with magic missile, obviously. Okay, so he runs out, and the blacksmith sees him run by, and goes, "So what's your plan now?"
Find the mayor.
No, we don't do that immediately.
We need to probably talk to the assistant. The assistant may be able to get us into the mayor without us having to cause a ruckus.
Because Sabrina.
DM, can I just pipe up really quickly?
Yeah, sure.
What is the general feeling about the mayor? Is he generally seen as incompetent or quite a smart bloke?
Yes, he was seen as incompetent. The last knowledge you got some knowledge from the townsman that he hiked up all the taxes and didn't solve anything. You found out that he was. People thought he was quite good until this town had to send its militia to fight the undeath, and his brother was lost in the battle. And the town tend to think, this is what the blacksmith told you at the very least, that it was a downward spiral from that point onwards.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I say we talk to the assistant. Pardon me.
Okay.
Go.
Anybody
Patron
opposed?
Samson? What do you think we should do?
He's going to say go get breakfast.
He's
You
already
already
had
ate the
breakfast.
campfire?
That won't stop him.
That was first breakfast, yes. What about second breakfast?
I got to have these 2 breakfasts from my 2 stomachs.
I'm right. I got the food from the campsite on me. I did that.
Oh,
Took it
we
with
don't
me.
have to get food.
I took it with me, mate.
I would say, I'm not sure I mentioned this, but you knew that you could meet Sabrina in the Silver Unicorn if once you completed the quest. I'm not sure if I convey that to you, but
I didn't
she
think
would
you
have.
To the food
Okay,
we
well. Okay.
Well, now you know you can meet her in this.
Yeah.
Silver unicorn.
Okay, yeah. So if you want to meet her, you can go to the Silver Unicorn. I'm not going to load it in because I don't think we're going to be here for much longer, and I don't want to delay everything by loading it in and taking forever. Because I doubt we'll be there for that much longer.
Yeah,
Fine.
sure.
So as you go to the Silver Unicorn, you can see it's quite early, so it's quiet in there again. It's seems to pick up much later in the evening, afternoon.
TV stop work.
Yeah, exactly. As you walk in, you can see some goblins cleaning the place. They're all over the place, just scrubbing. And you do see Sabrina sat down on one of the tables. There are a couple of people sat down on some of the tables having a couple bits of food, but it's mostly empty.
Okay.
She goes, hello.
Can
We got
we?
rid of the bandit problem. Can I get a Dragonborn special?
I told you.
That smite really took it out of you.
She goes, truly, you sorted the bandit problem.
Yeah, but we do need to pass something to you. Can we make just slide the note across? We're not going to say it out loud because people
There are other
hearing and
people.
people hearing and causing a panic.
Okay, she picks it up and she reads it, and you can just see something kind of ignite behind her eyes. You think something's going on in her brain, and she kind of folds it very deliberately in half
Something we need to know?
and passes it across, and goes.
We'll accept
She
it
goes.
back.
She goes. I knew something was up.
Something we need to know?
Tell us all.
Is it
Well,
as we thought? They may be in cahoots with the mayor.
It's
Low
the only
voice.
thing.
Low voice.
Yeah, it's the only thing that makes sense at this point. She
Of
says.
anybody else? Anyone?
She goes. There's an issue.
What?
We're the only people who know about the conversation about you. In at that point, it was me, you, and him. It'd be our words against his.
Hmm.
We need more proof. You can see she's quite visibly shaken. You think she's quite angry.
Yeah.
How can we get more proof?
That is.
Because we ain't getting it from the bandit lead.
She says, "Is this all the evidence which you could find?"
This is all we have at the minute.
She thinks and goes, "I know where he lives. It'd be a good place to start."
Well, boys, I don't know if anybody else is feeling it, but mayoral mansion?
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, like to be able to get this note out to the bandit leader,
Yeah,
it must have been delivered somehow.
yeah.
Would that have been done by a bandit?
Wow.
Or by staff from in the mayor office?
This is shit we
Wow.
gotta find out.
She goes, hold on, actually. She goes, chef. And he goes, oui. He goes, we need,
Leave him.
we need the upstairs room if you can put it on my tab, she says. And
Oui,
she
oui.
goes, he goes, well, oui. And she gets up and goes upstairs. He goes, it would be better if we have a private conversation in a private room.
Yeah.